Up here in the high country in Colorado, it's easy to feel a little bit winded. Sometimes you're not even doing a whole lot, especially if you came from lower altitudes, lower elevations. The altitude up here can really affect you. What's the solution? We got one for you. Boost Oxygen. You may have seen it out and about. It's all over the place, easy to get, and it really, really, really works. Here's Elle to explain more about all the benefits with Boost Oxygen.
Hi everyone, this is Erin Young. I'm here with Elle Westfall today. And Elle, you are here with Boost Oxygen. Can you please tell us, what is Boost Oxygen?
Absolutely. A lot of people don't know what it is. Surprisingly, it's super popular. It's 95% pure oxygen. It's aviator's oxygen. So it's the same oxygen you're breathing in the airplane. It's been around for a number of years. We just, in 2007, created a fabulous package to be able to carry it around instead of those big tanks. So it's non-prescription oxygen at your fingertips.
That sounds super convenient, especially when you're coming up to the high country. Can you tell me why I might want to pair Boost Oxygen with an aromatherapy?
Well, we put aromatherapies into 4 of them: rosemary, peppermint, pink grapefruit, and eucalyptus. And they all have a little health benefit. So you get the benefits of all the oxygen, and then you get a benefit of the aromatherapy. Peppermint's really nice for migraines. Eucalyptus has been really popular lately for the lungs and just a cooling sensation, allergies, and obviously everything that's going on with respiratory. So this one's peppermint.
That sounds
so having
great.
that, you can also have the plain as well with no smell.
I think that's a wonderful thing, especially with allergies everywhere, with the cotton balls flying around the air right now.
Yeah.
Who would be a great person to use Boost? You know, me, I've lived in Summit County for a long time, so maybe the oxygen or the lack of isn't a big factor to me, but who's the best person that should be going and seeking out Boost?
Well, actually, you as a local is probably one of our #1 customers. Because worldwide, this is an all-natural respiratory support product. So oxygen is used by everybody. They give it to you in the ambulance. They give it to you in the hospital. Everything with COVID going on, there's a lot of demand for oxygen support. So the locals actually, you have to think of it outside the altitude box. Now, with people coming in, like visitors and that, of course, it's #1 for helping with altitude acclimation. But sports performance and health and wellness is about 80% of our customer base. So that's a worldwide thing. So we're all about education, getting those locals to understand that oxygen, you still breathe here, even though, you need a little bit more if you're from Florida. So a lot of respiratory support going on.
That sounds really interesting. I didn't know that Boost was going to be a really good asset for myself at the elevation. I would think it would be for, my friends who come up to visit. So I'm really interested to know that that's a good option for those of us who are acclimatized to a higher elevation. Is this why you think that Boost, because it's been around for so long and has all this great aromatherapy, is why it's the #1 trusted brand?
Well, exactly. One is our design. We put a lot of time and effort into the design to make sure that you get the best oxygen delivery method you can. Also the best products. So we have food grade materials on anything that touches your mouth or anything inside the can. It's recyclable. And then the biggest thing is we're about education. A lot of people just don't understand oxygen. Like you just mentioned, boy, I just thought this was a tourist thing. Well, if you hold your breath, how long would you last? And that's anywhere you are. So oxygen runs the body, runs the brain, runs the muscles, runs the organs. So even though you might have less oxygen up here, you could be in Florida and needing respiratory support at sea level. And actually, that's probably our biggest demand, especially right now with everything that's going on. So, yeah.
That's great.
We're all about education.
Where is the best place for me to find Boost Oxygen? In Summit County, or is there an online place I can get it as well?
Yes, you can go to boostoxygen.com. A lot of people are shopping from home nowadays. So if you're doing that, that's the easiest way to get it. Just ship right to your home. You don't have to leave your door. If you are coming to Summit County or live here, you could just go to our local stores. We have City Market, Walmart, Safeway, even little restaurants like the Gold Pan Saloon, places like that. You can get it easily all around here. If you're in Florida, you can go to CVS. That's a nationwide chain that carries Boost. So a lot of options to get it if you want to go to your local store or if you want to do it online.
Well, that sounds wonderful. I think we'll be looking into those, absolutely. Now, when I think about that education piece you were telling me about, do you have a social media page, a Facebook or an Instagram that's going to be able to let me get some of that new information?
Yeah, again, we're all about education. We want to make it easy for people. Some people are like into the Instagram and into Facebook and that, and looking at it that way. And we have tons of information there. And that's where you're going to get a lot of feedback from our actual customers as well as news from us. And then we have a learning center on our website, which fills you in on various materials. There's videos, there's research at your fingertips to learn more and more about oxygen and respiratory support.
And what is that website finally for us and that Instagram handle?
It's either hashtag boost oxygen, or it's at boost oxygen, or it's boost oxygen, or boostoxygen.com. So we made it pretty simple.
Perfect. Well, I think if you didn't hear it, that is Elle Westfall from Boost Oxygen. We've just said it 4 or 5 times there. Elle, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. Have a great day out there.
You too.